quarterback situation this week?
Well, you still have to prepare for what they do historically on offense. You know that there's, no matter who they put at quarterback, that they're still going to be a well-coached outfit. They're still going to put a lot of stress on you. And you still know that no matter who's playing quarterback at Auburn, throughout from Cam Newton, Nick Marshall, whoever, still job number one is to stop the run. Because everything that they do in the throwing game comes off their running game. And, the who's driving the car isn't really as much our concern as making sure that that we can handle all the different questions that their offense asks of us.
You got to play a lot of guys, obviously, last week. Your thoughts of some of those young guys that got some extended reps?
Yeah, it was good to see. Good to see those guys out there. Good to see that now that we can coach them off of game reps and what they did well and what they didn't do well. But certainly, start at linebacker, Gary Green and JT Gray continue to show their ability to make plays, and then now if they can just be more consistent and assignment-wise, I think that bodes well for them. But I think they'll take confidence from that. Obviously, in the back end, with Mark McLaurin and Jamal Peters, both ran around, did some nice things. But more importantly than the physical plays that they made was mentally, assignment-wise. They held their own because they're in a position where you can't make a mistake mentally and get beat before the snap. We were able to rotate a lot of guys up front, inside as well. Corey Thomas and Braxton Hoyet, those guys that are continuing to develop and move along. So, I think by the end of the first quarter, we'd already played 7 linebackers and 6 safeties on the back end. So that type of the way the game worked out, that's really going to be important for us down the road.
In situations like that, is it kind of equal as far as you need them to get confidence and they need to give you guys have to have confidence in them, gain confidence when you see them play? So kind of
both those things are true, but the most important thing that we always talk about is they have to earn the trust of the locker room. Mm-hmm. Even before they earn the trust, the worst thing we can do is throw them in there if the team doesn't really believe that they're worthy of going in there, because they'll lose. In football, when 11 guys were out there, there's 74 on scholarship that are sitting and watching. So anytime someone crosses the line, there's a bunch of guys that would rather be playing than them, quite honestly. So you have to make sure that everyone understands why they're on the field. So their play and what they're doing, the first thing they're doing, they're earning the trust of their fellow teammates.
You lead the conference in third down defense right now. What's allowed you to have so much success in that area?
Well, part of third down defense is keeping third down in a distance that's manageable. Early on, we've had some good success of stopping some third down in 3 to 5s, where the odds are not quite in your favor. But again, when our defense is operating the way it's supposed to, if we can be hard to move the ball on first and second down, we feel very confident about our third down defense. And when you can make people one-dimensional and know what they're going to do, and as I always say, there's a lot more ways to stop the pass than there is to stop the run. So our guys have confidence in that. That's one of sort of the pillars of our plan to win on defense and what it takes to win. So our guys are confident in terms of the way we started the year on third down.